Hey guys, I'm back and I'm going to be doing a video on how you can save for a high-end Louis Vuitton bag, Chanel bag, whatever. I just have obviously my bags here, shopping bags, because a subscriber of mine on my Instagram, she asked me and said, hey, can you do a video of tips on how to save for a Louis Vuitton bag? So I'm just gonna jump right in. I actually have a list of my notes here on my phone, so I'm just gonna go right from that. So get your pen and paper out and be ready, okay? So the first thing is you need to, one, set a plan in motion. That's pretty much what I did. I knew ever since last year when I got my first bag that I wanted a new one, but it just wasn't really hardcore on my mind until I start watching like other people's videos and then start really honing in and knowing what bag I wanted. So I was like, okay, this is the bag I want. I'm gonna set my plan in motion. Number two, do extensive research on your bag, whether it be Michael Kors, LV, Chanel, Givenchy, whatever. Do extensive research on the bag that you want, because you don't want to say, get the wrong type of bag for your body shape or whatever your lifestyle is. Just do research, and that's why we have, tools like YouTube and go to the websites, all that type of stuff, and just do your research on the type of, to know the bag that you want. Number three, don't be afraid to go into the Louis Vuitton store and try on the bag. You may not be able to buy it right then and there, but don't be afraid to go in there and try on the bag. I mean, a lot of people really feel like they're intimidated when they go into the Louis Vuitton stores, because some of the SAs, and when I say SAs, I mean sales associates, can be snooty or just real standoffish. But it's like, if you're really upfront and forward with them and you don't act like you're just so intimidated, hey, they'll get right with you and help you and show you with whatever you want to see. So try on and feel feel for the bag, and just get a feel for what you want to look at. Let's see, the next thing would be number 4. Cut out a lot of unnecessary spending, like for example, shopping, eating out, going to the club, turning up, whatever it is you do. A lot of that is just extra leisure stuff that if you don't have to do it, then don't do it. Like, for example, what I did, I'm past the age of going out, turn it up and all that type of stuff, so I automatically knew I wasn't going to have that to worry about. Shopping, I just wasn't buying a lot of extra unnecessary things that I didn't need, like makeup and hauling when I have plenty of makeup. And then as far as eating out, of course, every once in a while I would eat out, but as far as like when I would go to work and stuff, I wouldn't eat out a lot. I would bring food from home to work to eat. So that's a big, you'll be surprised when if you sit down and budget and do the math, how expensive and how much that stuff adds up really, really fast. Number 5, make sure you take care of business first. Say like your bills, emergency, whatever. Take care of your priorities first. Do not, as my father would say, rob Peter to pay Paul. Like, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna get this LV bag, blah blah blah, but your light's getting ready to get cut off, or your water's getting ready to get cut off, or whatever, or I don't have gas in my car, groceries. Don't let this be like the only thing you're thinking of. You have to take care of business first, and then if you're not able, say that month you're not able to set aside the money for the bag, then hey, maybe you will the next pay period, just to make sure that you have your priorities in line. Because I can't stand to see people have such high-end items, but this isn't taken care of, or you asking the next person to borrow money but you have a bag. Like, that don't go together. So yeah. Number 6, make sure to include the sales tax in your saving. This is a really important thing too, because where I live in Texas, the state tax is 8.25. So wherever you live, you need to keep that in mind, that it may, of course, it's going to say, a certain price online or whatever, But keep in mind, you need to save a little bit extra for that sales tax of the bag, whatever bag that you decide to get. Also, number 7, don't be afraid to let your significant other know your plan of what you want. I mean, of course, you know, people will never know what you want unless you tell them. Like, for example, like I told my husband, I said, okay, this is the plan, this is what I want, you know, let's try to make it happen. It wasn't like I could say, okay, I want a Louis Vuitton bag for my birthday and it's a month away. No, we can't do that. We have children who have necessary needs, and we have a house that has bills, grown folks things. We have to take care of that stuff. So, you know, it wasn't like an argument or anything. It was like, okay, let's put our heads together, and you know, I set a plan in motion to save money every pay period and eventually, you know, get my bag. So, and most importantly, enjoy your purchase. I mean, don't be afraid to, you know, carry your bag, because these are items that you can have. They increase later on, you know, they increase their value later on. So eventually, you know, I'll pass my, you know, bag here to onto my daughters, and I want them to, you know, to have these bags forever, you know, to let them know that, hey, my mom passed this down to me, and they'll just get better with age. And just have your priorities together. You don't, like I said, you don't want to just, you know, like I said, be robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I know I said that before, but just make sure you have a set plan in motion. And once you get it, you'll appreciate it so much more, because it's not like somebody just gave it to you. You felt like, okay, I worked hard for this bag and I deserve it. So that's pretty much some of the things that I could think of that I made made notes for in my phone. I have a subscriber. She asked me to do this video, and I can't remember her name, but I will definitely put her name across here in the video. And yeah, that's all I could think of right now. If you guys have any other videos that you would like for me to do, any suggestions on videos you would like to see, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, or feel free to let me know on my Snapchat. I see a lot of you have now started following me on Snapchat, so I do appreciate that as well, and I do follow back. So if that is it for this video, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.